This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Victorinox and Rado.
Well, that was floated up and it was spanked over the covers. And Andani saw that quickly and adjusted and was happy to get that on the half volley and really punched through that one. That's a really good strike. Ooh. There you go. See, that's what he can do. He may have got taken downtown, but he's come back with a beautiful delivery. Doesn't hesitate to flight it one more time as well. And I really appreciate it of a spin bowler and a slow bowler. The bowlers who say, look, I'll flight it again. And let's see how we go. Have a look at this. Might have pushed it through just a little bit quicker. Crashes into off stump about halfway up. That's a great delivery. Anyway, just summarising something the Lisbon Capitals will be thinking about towards the back end of this tournament. That's up in the air. There is no chance of a catch because that is into the stands. Almost takes out a couple of the people watching there. Well, that's the dugout of the GOR 11. Have a look at this. Really rolls the wrist on that one. Doesn't quite get it to grip. And that is pulled from well outside off. Flights it again, and that is hit flat and quick. And that goes for 4 runs. That is a lovely shot. Really good strike. Well, talk him up, and that's what happened. So Huda has struck again. Belt me around the ground, and I will bowl you, I guess is his motto. And he's picked up a second wicket, albeit it's been an expensive over, but he's picked up 2 really important wickets here. Have a look. Straight on off stump. Instead of coming around the wicket, he continues to bowl over the wicket, which I think was the right thing to do. And instead of going into his hitting arc, he changes the angle completely and hits the off stump. That is a great delivery. Just gonna say that. That's a great shot. That's big. Up in the air. That's the way to battle that. And that's going to carry the boundary line for a big Maximo. So Gamire goes over extra cover, goes aerial, and figures, well, if I'm going to hit along the ground, you're going to field it. How about that? You can't field that. Goes crunch, almost through the hands of backward point. Really hammered that one. Oh, lovely, lovely. Didn't have to even hit through that, not one bit. Just held the bat out there and guided it for 4 runs. Clever, very clever. Opens the face, into the gap, over the infield. Lovely shot indeed. Gamire races up to 28 from 23, 61 for 2. Fielded. And that is given. So Mehmood is done. LBW, Rahul Huda gets another wicket for his trouble. Mehmood just says, yeah, I should have hit that. And I think we can all agree. Have a look at this one again. Well, only just clipping leg stump for mine. It's a 4 for 2 games in a row earlier in the week, last week. And then he comes back today and he's just picked up another 4 for. Bit of a machine. That's could probably put him on top of the bowling stats for this tournament. He's now 4 for 17. And he is, he's having a terrific tournament. That's up in the night sky. Chance for a catch here. Shafiq comes in. He won't drop this. And he doesn't. Takes it to eye level. Gives the left hand a bit of a ring. Maybe just hit a little bit awkwardly. Just had that feeling that was always going to be a catch for all day. If there's someone I want under a skied ball like that to take the catch, he would probably make my top 3 list. There'd be me. There'd be him. And maybe John Gray from the chat. That's it. No one else. Straight up in the air. Lovely strike. But well taken. Swings hard. Goes over the boundary line. Over the covers for a big Maximo. Lovely strike that. That's why he wanted to get on strike. And that is why the Lisbon Capitals missed a trick there and didn't keep him at the non-striker's end. Oh, and he goes the other side now. Cracking shot that. Into the car park. Lovely Maximo again. Back to back. Have a look at this. Just moves around the crease. Owns that crease he does and goes crash. 83 for 5 Gorka. This is good. This is good for them. It was a little bit deflating in the 10th over when this sort of thing happens for the fielding team. Goes bang with a ripper. 3 of the best. Lovely striking from Gamire. That is superb batting. And he's missed that. And he's going to end up on 49 not out. He misses out on a half century. It's a bit short of that delivery. It was actually a really good ball, to be perfectly honest. I think Amandeep Singh just had a breath and said, oh, okay, I just need to bowl a better one here. That's clipped very nicely through extra cover. Very squarish shot, that one. Up in the air, catching opportunity. Well taken. Very well taken indeed. Had to make a lot of ground there, Rahul Vishwakarma. And takes it, tumbles, catch, pat on the back all around. So they get a wicket in the third ball. Big wicket indeed. So the Lisbon Capitals lose their first. This is a really good catch. Had to run in quite a long way here. Really had to come in a long way. Straight up in the air. And watch this. Good tumbling catch. Didn't want to rely on the bowler going backwards for it. And so Vishwakarma makes ground. Absolutely charged in. And Amandeep Singh goes for a golden duck. Ball to Shafiq. Shouts to catch it. No one's catching that. That is one bounce and over the backward point boundary rope for a 4. Good shot. Wide, sat up. And that has been put out of the ground. Good shot. Pulled away, very square. Just slightly backward of square leg for a big Maximo. Didn't get all of it. Looks down at the bat actually. Sort of gets it a little bit high on the splice. Well, that has, whatever the keeper said to him, whatever Manjit Singh said to him didn't work because that's been clipped off his toes for another Maximo. And, well, we're seeing Ahmad Shafiq in a real mood here. It's going to stay away for the rest of the evening. And that's hit uppishly as well. So the power play is obviously the time to get things going. And there's a couple of bounces. And that's over the boundary line rope for 4 over the covers. I don't think you're going to bowl them out. But you're going to have to, if you're going to contain them, you've got to get wickets right now. Because there's that. And that's in the car park. And that's a great shot too. That is a big Maximo. Just wide and there for the taking. And someone of this caliber will not let that opportunity go. Not at all. And it's just as I was saying, not too many wides in this game. He's just let a couple get through. Well, that is just incredible. Shafiq basically steps into that and goes crunch over deep mid-wicket. Took a few steps down the pitch to meet the ball. And not just meet it, but put it absolutely out of the park. Which is exactly what we're looking for. Sushil Kumar bowls to Shafiq, who tries to get a little funky. They were adamant he got a tickle on that, and so was the umpire, concurs. Shafiq doesn't look too happy about that, but he has to go off because the finger's been raised. And that is caught behind. So Sushil Kumar does get a breakthrough. They get rid of a very dangerous batter. And so Gorka 11 continue to breathe. And they continue to fight. Absolutely adamant. Pleading with the umpire. Gets in the umpire's face a bit there. I'm not sure about that. Crunch up in the air. Shouts of catch it. The only person who's going to catch that is someone from the dugout. That's a big Maximo. So Huddock continues on his way with the run scoring. He's been pretty handy with the bat as well as the ball. And it's academic because he's been clean bowled. Big wicket, that one. Big wicket. That's a really good wicket there. So earns the wicket, he does. Gets a pat on the back from the teammates as they all come in. And, well, there's still hope here, maybe. Possibly. Rana Rahan gets through the defences, or through the offensive shot from Huda. He looks down at his bat. Don't think the bat's the problem. Gives the charge. Doesn't put everything behind that one. But he puts enough to get 4 runs. Bowled him. Stumps Akimbo. Rohan gets his second. Sadiq is gone for 20. And that is the end of the 8th. And what a way to end the 8th over. Oh boy, 2 overs to come. It's really getting nice and tight out here now. Crash straight into the top of middle stump. Oh, there you go. And now they are really in trouble. Tabish goes for a second ball duck. And there's trouble. Shahan Khan's still out there. He's now the key. If he can get on strike, anything can happen. I've seen him do to bowlers. Well, no, I was going to go with an analogy there that probably wouldn't have been appropriate. I've seen him take bowlers to pieces. Absolutely take them to pieces. So if he can get down there and face a few deliveries. That's a very nice cut shot. It's 4. This will be the last ball of the game, and it will be a fantastic win to the Gorka 11. And it is. It's been clipped away. It's going to run away to the boundary line. It probably will pull up just inside the line. Harmandeep Singh grabs the ball. Players get around. And that is the game. Umpire says you're done. That is a terrific win. Gorka 11, they beat Lisbon Capitals by 14 runs. Who would have thunk it? That is a terrific win for the Gorka 11 team in difficult conditions for both teams. Very difficult. It can't be said it's been ideal, not one bit. We had the first game rained off, and now this one has finished. We've played all 10 overs.